The Rabbi spoke about Jews in isolated places that nobody thinks about. It was just that one Farbrengen, when my husband saw the pain that it caused him, that there are Jews sitting there yearning for a connection and nobody's reaching out to them. That Shabbos night, my husband sent in a letter to the Rebbe and he said, I'm taking on this job. That's how he started Aleph Institute.
The fundamental message that he lived with, the uniqueness of each individual, regardless of their station in life, they had great opportunity, they had great potential.
He would stroll through Aleph from the Shul office, and at the end of the day, he cared. He would just stand there and listen to everyone on their phones, or look what you were doing on your computer, and then start asking you questions, like which prisons are being visited, how many people call the office. Really, it showed he cared.
I remember in the years early when a phone call would come in, collect call, and he would say to me, Khan, grab the phone quickly. But they didn't ask for anything. So he said, Khan, they want to feel that somebody out there hasn't forgotten them.
That was a big deal, is the individual attention that every single maid should feel accepted and loved, to make sure that every single Jewish maid had a pair of tefillin and was able to learn Torah, to enable them to fulfill as many mitzvahs as possible.
It was a man on a mission and a man who showed love.
He would always say, the fact that you're in prison is not necessarily connected to what you did wrong. He would say, doing that behavior only made you eligible to end up here. Why you're actually here, for whatever reason, God has decided that you have the ability to be here, and because there are elements of this environment that also have to be uplifted.
If there's one mitzvah that personifies Aleph, it's not even really about religion or a rabbi. It's more about friendship and, showing love.
Because when my dad was speaking to you, you were the only person in the room.
A natural type of progression in terms of an institutional environment. He certainly felt a deep sense of obligation to include military, and he took responsibility for so many people that were serving in the military and took great pride, whether it was when we installed the first Sefer Torah at the Pentagon, dealing with making sure that a private got his Purim Megillah, to being with the generals and being with the top echelon in the Department of Defense. He took great pride in the work that we did in that environment.
There was never a time that I saw him in a meeting, at a Farbrengen, at a speech, where he didn't mention the words getting it done over the top, but it was all focused on action. Doing something better today than we did yesterday.
He says, why are you frustrated? He says, because we're just not getting it done. We're just not getting it done fast enough.
He always pushed us to do more, to be better. Don't be happy with what you were doing.
What can we do bigger, better, faster?
The objective is to get the work done. The objective is not to let one Jew be left behind.
His mottos, L'chatchila River, and get it done.
Aleph Institute, it's that which connects the soul of the Jew to each and every one of us, directly helping feel a sense of hope and positivity and connection and humanity.